Okay, before the video starts, there's something I would like to announce. So, I recorded that video, well, this video that I am about to show in a minute or so. I made that video at like, 3 o'clock starting, and I ended it at almost, yeah, it was still in the 3 o'clocks. But it was in the AMs, but don't worry, I'm okay. I was mostly just talking to myself, and these videos are just mostly going to be me ranting. If you see stuff like this, titled whatever I'm going to title it, I'm not too sure what it's going to be called yet, but when I post it, just listen to this so far, and I guess this is just me announcing what's going on. But yeah, I'm not showing my face yet. Sorry, let me rephrase what I was about to say. You might hear me say stuff like that a few times because I am having a hard time with picking out my sentences, I guess. I've been having difficulties with speaking lately. I mean, the summer isn't really that great for me because I just become antisocial. Even though I'm an ambivert, I mostly just become antisocial. So, I know some of the things I say are pretty much a repeat of themselves, but they kind of make sense at times if you figure out the meanings of them. But yeah, there will sometimes be music, I guess. If you can't hear what I say, I guess you guys could just... Guys, girls, ladies, I don't know what all you want to be called, but still. Okay, I'm just going to call you all peeps, because I like peeps, kind of. And that's the sound some animals make. But yeah, hopefully you peeps will enjoy the content stuff I put. And if you want a certain type of audio of a character found, just ask, okay? Don't hesitate to ask. I'll find it if you just ask politely, alright? Alright, now let's get on with this. Oh, and like I was saying, if you want a video of whatever I'm saying without music, or you just want a different photo put on something, or you just have some questions I can answer either over text or on a video, just ask and either tell me to not put you in the title or response, or you know what, let's just get on with this because I already have a lot of stuff I gotta do. Plus I still haven't gotten any sleep since like 5 when I finished what I was doing. I was watching the birds for the night because we've been having some raccoon attacks lately, but happily they haven't attacked our birds for a while. Alright, let's get on with this now. Let's start. Alright, it's like 3:35 in the morning now, but who cares? Literally no one. But something you should always remind yourself is no matter how much you think people hate you, there's someone always out there in the world that loves you. No matter what you do. But there are some times when you just kinda have to stand up for yourself. So sometimes, yeah, life sucks. I get that. But that doesn't mean everything has to result in suicide. You can always talk to someone. Just be careful with your word choice. And if you're not careful, there's a little bit of consequences at times. But hey, what do we know? We're only 13. But that's not the point. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is, no matter how life is, damn those bats. No matter how hard life is, don't mind the clicking sound, it's just bats. And I know we have horrible grammar with our words at times, but understand when I say this. Life will get better eventually. Life isn't always as hard as it seems. As much as it sucks, you gotta get through it. No matter how much you're in pain, you'll eventually find something that'll solve it. I mean, the stars are pretty in the sky at night. You should always admire that. That's for sure. Always admire the sky when you get the time, of course. And if you get to see a sunset, tell me about it. I love hearing about sunsets, even though we've never really seen one before. But hey, it's because we don't really spend that much time outside. Especially not on days like this. Well, any day in peculiar. Sorry, that word might not be pronounced correctly. Because who cares? Plus, there's the fact that usually when I'm trying to look for a sunset, it's usually gloomy. It's a very gloomy world, but days get brighter. You just have to appreciate what you have. Especially when you think that no one will ever be there. Just know that if your family's alive, or if there's just one person that you know, always tell them how much you love them. And always care for your animals if you have them. They're there for you. No matter how much you may think that they're not listening, or that they don't care, some may show that they actually listen. You should always be grateful for what you have. Don't be ungrateful for what you have. Just be lucky you have it. Be lucky for the time you have. Because someday you might not see it. Someday you might not even have the time anymore. I mean, you could just grow old and not know something. But before you die, you realize the fact that you really gotta see that, of whatever that thing is. And when you see it, you'll think of it as the most odd thing, because it probably didn't even make sense of why you wanted to see it or do it, whatever you wanted to do or see in the past. Or you might realize, hey, maybe I should have done this a long time ago. Because sometimes the truth may hurt, but you gotta get stuff out of your chest. I mean, for heck's sakes, I adopted 3 of my friends, and they're all females, and I helped them with advice. And I'm very glad that I became their friend. Even though all of us apparently have had experiences with fake friends. If you had friends in the past, or still have friends, that have and are, or are, mean, then stay away from those people for a while. Or just stay away from them in general for a while. Don't talk to them until you know they changed their ways. Because it's not your fault for what they've done to you. It's their fault. Or it's their family's fault. Everyone has a different reason of why they're like how they are. Everyone has their own issues in life. And I have problems with speech, but that's not really something I'd like to talk about every day. But who would like to talk about their problems every day? I mean, I rant to myself for hours on end, so it's not really surprising. But most people don't even know about it. And I'm just mostly recording this because I'm just in a mood to make it so if I need to hear something like this again, I can easily access it. Even though the audio might not be as great, I still feel better to get it out of my chest than to just keep it. What I'm trying to say is, everything that I think is usually in the dark. and I can't usually let this stuff out. But hey, that's just life for you. Just think of the next time you see your family or a friend, like a best friend or something. Give them a hug. Tell them how much sorry, let me rephrase that. Next time you see someone you really care about, make sure to tell them how much you care for them. If they like hugs and stuff, give them a hug. Or whatever makes you comfortable. Both of you. Don't make each other uncomfortable though, okay? Because I've made that mistake a few times on accident, but always forgiven with time. Because me and my friends all get along, and sometimes we make mistakes, but sometimes we just have to fix it ourselves. And even though times aren't always the best, just try to make them happier moments. I know not everything is all sunshine and rainbows. Heck, I know that for a fact, because the sun doesn't shine that much. But you still should enjoy it every once in a while. I mean, for heck's sakes, apparently it gives free dopamine to people. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's just able to get you to be happy quicker. And I hope everyone's been having a great day, evening, night. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm mostly recording this for myself, but I hope some people listen to it. But yeah. Sometimes I get confused on life, because who doesn't? But I think the meaning of life is just to cherish everything that you find, love every moment, be grateful for what you have, and be honest with people. Don't keep everything in your head unless it's an actual secret. But if you have a secret that is horrible, like you're having an affair or something, or you're cheating. I don't actually do any of this stuff. Keep that on a note. We don't do any of this stuff. But if you did, or if you do, or you're currently doing it, then you should probably tell someone about it. And slowly figure out how to tell the person what's going on, or just tell someone. And therapists aren't always a great advice person, but that's only my opinion, because usually when I talk to a therapist, I usually get everything out, but I still have stuff going on in my head. What can I say? I'm kind of a difficult person, but if you get to know me better, then you'll see that I'm not as complicated as people think. I'm actually pretty easy to understand if you know lots of things about me. If you know pretty much everything about me, or you're just a great friend to me. Sorry, I might have said those two words to make it sound like I said friend to me, but I tried to say friend to me. Oh, those aren't two words, that's three words. Sorry, I'm ranting on about words again. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh well. I guess we're moving on to a topic, but I guess if you figure out what I was saying, just tell me and I'll continue what I was saying later on. And there's the beds again. The night sky's really gorgeous out. And I don't think I want to show my face in public that much, or online, because I really just don't find myself pretty enough. Because honestly, no matter how many times people compliment me, I don't feel any better. Don't mind any weird noises. It's mostly because we have busy traffic and there's bats and stuff around here. I mean, we live in kind of a busy city, but obviously I'm not going to reveal what part of a city or where, because stranger danger, obviously. Sorry. Anyways, the reason you might hear weird noises is because we kind of live on a farm, but we're still at the road. It's still a busy part of town, or city, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, I'm still not revealing what it's called. But anyway, if you're feeling trapped just free yourself from either, if it's a lie you've told someone, tell the truth to whoever you lied to, but start out slow. And if you have something on your chest that's very harsh for you to get off, tell someone you trust and slowly break it down for them. And then eventually it'll get out to most people. And if you're trans, then I know what you may be going through. Lots of people might mispronounce your pronouns, or misgender you, or they call you by the wrong name, even though you've told them multiple times what you go by. But most people don't listen. I can put so many points on that one. But it's all gonna be okay in the end. There will always be people to support you, no matter what. And yes, on audios I do sound pretty childish. But that's only because audios kind of make your voice sound different. I'm pretty sure everyone has had that happen before. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But I'm gonna put a photo, like I was saying, I'm going to put a photo over the video audio because I accidentally showed my face in this and I really just don't want to show my face on YouTube or any other platform in general. But I'll still post this, I guess, because I know some people need to hear stuff like this. And I know to some people this may not make sense, but if you have questions, just ask and I'll try my best to understand what to say. And if you need advice, ask. Or if you just have any random questions in general, not inappropriate ones, just ask and I'll answer. But if it's me asking myself questions, I'll obviously answer them myself. But I will not reveal them unless you guys have similar questions. Guys, girls, ladies, whatever you want to be called. And if you're also a furry like me, no judging, alright? No judgment. If you're also like me and you're furry, then don't be worried. There will always be people there for you. You won't be shamed by everyone. You're safe. With me, it's always a safe place. Unless, obviously, you're some stupid pervert. Then you are not welcome, because I do not like perverts. Well, unless you're my friend and I've known you for a while. But still, that's not really an excuse. Just try not to look at bodies like that. Okay, this may sounds freaking stupid or funny at this point, and I'm trying my best not to swear still, because I'm just not trying to swear. It's not that everything is strict, or everyone is strict around me, but I just don't like swearing around people or young kids. Because I've learned my lesson from that. Let's just say I accidentally got a kid to be mad at me or upset. And some of them don't know what swear words are or understand what they are, and I don't want to add another swear word to a kid's vocabulary. So that's why I'm not swearing. Plus guidelines of random platforms. Pretty sure the only place I can post like more than a 15-minute video though is on YouTube, so if you are watching this on YouTube or whatever app I post this on, then congrats, you made it to the end. Hopefully you all have a lovely time, whatever time it is. And just know that you're never alone. Alright, so yay, you made it to the end! I'm sorry if I accidentally got someone to cry or something. I would be very upset about that. I might have accidentally gotten into some sensitive topics, but I hope everyone's okay. And if you actually did watch everything, if you actually listened to everything I said, I just want you to know that I am okay, and I hope everyone here will be okay. Because I just do this stuff for fun. But the stuff I say usually are true of what I'm thinking. But yeah, anyways, like I said, welcome to the end of the video. And I actually listened to some of the clips, and I finally heard what my voice sounds like, and holy heck, I didn't know I sound like that. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great morning, night, day, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Hopefully everyone has an awesome time. And like I said at the beginning, if you have something that you would like to suggest, tell me, please. Don't be scared to ask. Because usually some of them are in series. If you just want some wholesome content of a specific character, just ask, and I will find it. I will try my very hardest to find stuff for you guys. And peeps, my peeps, I will find the best things. Sorry, I kinda got lost for a second. That'll sometimes happen. But that's what happens when you get distracted easily. Anyway, see you guys another time. Obviously, you won't actually see me. And I don't get to see you guys, I just get to see your lovely comments.